everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you are all doing well and having such a wonderful day. So today's build is very special because I already have the exterior done already, and today I have a collab build with House of Sims. So previously I asked on my Instagram story that I just want to do a build collab between me and one other builder. So if someone wants to do that, I will be very happy to work with them. And I have a few of them. And I actually have a few builders to work with me. So we have this kind of a project to do half-half. So one of us will do the interior and the other will do the exterior. So for this one, this is the first time I post, but actually I still have a few more. So I think I'll post that every other week. I don't know. But anyway, today the exterior is done by House of Sims. And this is such a fun one, I would say, even though it took me forever to figuring out the floor plan. So this is a modern house in Oasis Springs and it's all black on the outside, so the exterior are all black. So this is very dark on the outside, but the problem is I was very insisted to do a staircase all of the floors. I mean, I could put a ladder, but I don't want to do that because it's not very realistic, if that makes sense. So I tried to make this as realistic as possible. So we have 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, I think. Yeah, 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. So I think this is the kind of house that probably rented by 2 Sims. They maybe are best friends or I don't know, like just basically roommates. But I decided to do a kind of like a hangout spot on the very top level. So the third story is for the hangout area. Maybe they are in the same band when they were in high school or college maybe. So I decided to do with that story because I tried to make this as a family house as possible, but it's just nonsense because the floor plan and everything is just so strange. And basically because everything is just very given. I mean, I have the shape of the house already done by House of Sims and I couldn't do much with that. So this is basically like shell challenge, but even harder, if that makes sense, because the exterior are given and you couldn't even put like doors to the balcony here, or maybe just put some porches here and there. You can't do that. So it's rather hard, but I really enjoyed it. And to be honest though, at first when I saw this build, so when the first time House of Sims showed the image of the house, like the exterior one, to me I was feeling very excited. But when I just open up my game and hop to the building part, you have no idea how stressful I was because it took me about almost an hour to figuring out the floor plan and the staircase placement because the first story is a medium height, I think. So yeah, the first story is a medium height walls, and the second and the third, I think they're all... Oh no, actually the second is actually still a medium height and the third is short, maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the first one is a medium height wall. So everything is just very tall on the inside, but that's not the biggest problem because the biggest problem is the staircase takes so much space, and I wasn't realized that up until I kind of like halfway done with the interior, so it was such a very interesting journey for me to figuring out the whole floor plan and everything. And I decided to make this house into a very black and white and gray monochromatic house because that's what we have on the outside, and I still want to bring that color combo to the inside. So basically on the living space we have mostly black and white, but on the kitchen we have this orange accent. And also on the living space, on the second, it's not living space but like kind of a landing area on the second story, and the hangout space on the third story, we have a very monochromatic look, which to be honest I really digging too. So anyway, this is the first bedroom, and I decided to make this house into a house, not housemates, roommates, housemates, whatever. Basically they rent this house together, and maybe they decided to make this house as their base camp with their friends. And the first bedroom is for a photographer, especially product photographer, if that makes sense, because I know a friend in real life that have this job, and it's all so fun. It's just so fun, and I sometimes learn on how to like do product photography, especially for like foods and everything, because they have such interesting tricks to make everything just looks very fresh and juicy in the very best way. So yeah, it's basically a photographer room over there. It's very small though, but I played test this room and the living space and everything, and it works all just fine. But we have an issue with the backyard, which we will be talking about that later on when we are at the backyard, because it will make much more sense when we're talking about that, but we actually are on that part. So anyway, this is the other bedroom, and this bedroom is for a kind of like a graphic designer, or maybe they're just kind of like a, I don't know, like digital marketer or something. I know those careers are not available in game, but you could be a freelancer. Yeah, what is the career, like freelancer career, like digital artist or digital painting career? I'm not sure, I barely hit the gameplay. So yeah, basically the freelance career. And I know this room is very big if we compare to the first bedroom, but that's because the window placement are unchangeable. Is that a word? I think so. But yeah, I have to work with the window that's unmovable, so I had to do that. And actually this bedroom has the most realistic bedroom I've ever seen. Not bedroom, this bedroom has the most realistic desk space. I think because before I have my PC, I always play The Sims with a laptop, and I kind of connected that to a bigger monitor. So and I think in this era, in the pandemic era, it's very common to see someone working like that, because I mean, laptop isn't that big and I need big screen, but not like 50-inch big, because that's ridiculous, that's a TV. But for work stuffs, I think like a laptop plus a monitor will be nice for me, so I always do that before I have my PC. So anyway, this is the hangout space, so I put the football table here. This is actually the second time I put the football table on my build. So the first time was, maybe I put it on last spring or last summer, so that's a long time ago, and I put that on the Simmer Fanny challenge, shell challenge, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I have, oh no, actually I don't have the speed build for that, but I will try to link the gallery link to download that build. If you want to download that, feel free to download that. So that was the first time I put the football table, and this is the second time. And we also have a laundry room here because I think 3 bathrooms are a bit much with this whole like 2-bedroom situation here. But I think it's necessary to have a bathroom. But if you don't want to do with the whole laundry, you could just simply delete that and change them into a kind of another bathroom, or maybe just like a closet or something like that. So we are now done with the interior and we're moving to the exterior. So we have this kind of very long balcony, and I decided to put a yoga mat here because the more skill building items I put, the merrier. That's just basically how I think. But I know like doing yoga is not everyone's cup of tea, but I still really like to have a yoga mat there because I always have a yoga mat on my office, especially since we have pandemic since last year. I always have that even though I barely exercise. But anyway, this is the, I don't want to say the backyard because this is in the backyard. This house has no backyard, but we have this kind of back area over here. So I decided to put the hot tub over there, and actually I am not really sure if the hot tub works 100% because I didn't play tested it. I'm so sorry, I forgot to play test that. But it looks cool, so I think it's fine. But if you download this build and you realize that the hot tub isn't functional, just simply delete that, or you can maybe just rise that up on the like over the ground level, so it's more functional because I sunk it down a little bit because I think it looks cool, and in real life I think it's more realistic. So anyway, we are basically just done with the everything and we'll be heading on to the screenshots. So if you want to download this build, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my AAID, which is elfathiera, or under the hashtag plummysims. You could also click the link in the description box below that will bring you to the website gallery, as well as the other link to grab the tray files from SimFashare. And if you want to download the exterior, you could also click the other link that will bring you to the House of Sims gallery. I will put every single information in the description box below, as well as the tray files and their Instagram and everything. So yeah, I think that is it. So I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, because that will help me a lot. And if you have done that, you could also ring the bell so you will be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, let's just wrap this up right now. Thank you so much for joining me today and supporting my channel. Enjoy the rest of the screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!